There are obstacles along the way that forces us to reevaluate ourselves and reevaluate our decisions in life. So what's up everybody and welcome back to the Real You channel. Before we get started, I would like to tell you all that your opportunity is actually closer than you would imagine. So to follow along with that, do you ever wonder why you fail an interview? Or do you ever wonder why you fail a relationship? Or do you ever wonder why you don't get the job that you've been applying and researching and prepping for the interview? Do you? Because your opportunity is actually closer than you'd imagine. Think of it this way. When you don't get the job that you've been applying for, or when you don't get that interview, reframe your thinking as if you don't get that job, it's because another job that is better, that's paying you more, is waiting for you. When you fail that interview, no, you didn't fail that interview. That interview actually helped you in preparing for the job after and the interview that is following after. So when we're talking about opportunities, not all opportunities are the right one for us. Sometimes it takes longer for the right opportunity to come to us. So do you ever sit back and think why you're in a relationship with this person that you just find them so lovely and you find them to be the love of your life? Do you wonder why you have this job that is treating you well? The co-workers are working fine with you. You're getting paid well and you're getting along with anybody? Because that is the right opportunity for you. Because you're waiting and you take patience and you're nurturing yourself so that that opportunity can radiate towards you with your positive energy. And do you wonder why sometimes the opportunities that you had thought that was supposed to be meant for you end up not being for you? Because it is not your time and that opportunity is not meant for you. So after a long month of reflecting and looking back on what I've been doing, I have finally accepted the fact that the right opportunity will come when it is the right time. It's funny because ever since I moved to Northern California from Southern California, I started applying for jobs. I started practicing for interviews, and I've gone through 4 or 5 interviews already, and I've got 2 or 3 job offers. But the fact that they have offered me lower than what I believe that I deserve, I have to turn it down because I know my own self-worth. I started beating myself up for it because I was like, why am I passing along this opportunity where no one else is going to get these opportunities like myself? Why am I passing along this opportunity where everybody else is looking for a job? And matter of fact, I'm looking for a job. It's crazy because in the same week, I received an email from my old job that I used to work for. And they just literally offered me a position with overtime paid. And I literally just look up to the sky and I'm like, oh my God, like, God, did you just answer my call?
Our survey says God! Bing, 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 bing.
Or like, I just turned down this job that is literally paying me half as much as what I'm making, and now I'm getting paid overtime 1.5. And I'm like, oh my God, like, it just made me realize that the right opportunity will come at the right time. And it takes a lot of brain power for us all to think that the right opportunity will come at the right time. Because, you know, we all have bills to pay. We all have people to feed. We all have, you know, necessities to purchase, and we can't just wait for the right time. For example, I used to want to be an actor. And going to college, I started realizing that actors do not make much money, especially if you're in the subgroup, for example, an Asian American like myself, where Asian Americans do not even make it on the scene. So how do I put myself out there so that I will attract these opportunities for me? Well, now, you know, I always have backup plans. So I have a career in higher education, but deep down within myself, I still want to make a difference in people's life through media. So that's the reason why I started a YouTube channel. That's the reason why I started talking through the camera lens and started using this platform so that I can motivate people to be the better version of themselves. And with YouTube itself too, it takes time to build a community, and it takes time to get subscribers and, you know, your videos to get pushed out there. And I started realizing that after 1 or 2 months, because my account now is just stagnant. It's not moving. Subscribers are just staying stagnant. Views are just staying the same. And at first I started coming in wanting to, be monetized, make money and all that. And now I take a step back and I started reflecting on myself, and I started telling myself, you know what, this is a hobby of mine. And you know what, when the right opportunity comes, somebody will start learning that I'm making these motivational speech, I'm helping people through self-healing, I'm motivating people so that they can be a better version of themselves, and I'm trying to build myself. So in this meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on my editing skills, working on my techniques, working on the way I speak on cameras, and how, I set up my lights, and how I set up certain things, and how I present myself on camera. Because everything takes time and it takes patience. You don't wake up one day and become a millionaire just because you feel like you want to be a millionaire. There are obstacles along the way that forces us to reevaluate ourselves and reevaluate our decisions in life. And I've learned to accept that those obstacles teaching me to be patient, teaching me to look at things in a different view, where, you know what, those opportunities aren't right for me. There are other opportunities out there that is actually waiting for me. Because when it is the right time, we are going to bloom just like flowers. We are going to sprout just like natural plants. And we're going to shine just like the sun. So take your time. Take as much time as you need. Be patient with yourself. Practice mindfulness. And start believing in yourself. Because in order for you to be the real version of yourself, all you gotta do is try.